Hey everyone, I'm Chris and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about living in New Zealand versus the Philippines. I've lived in Philippines my entire life and I've been living here in New Zealand for 4 years. I do love living in the Philippines, especially going to the beach because you can swim at the beach all year round. There are no exceptions, and there are also a lot of things I love about New Zealand, so I'm gonna talk all about that in this video. But before I start the video, please comment down below where you guys are from. I'm really excited where people who watch my videos are from, and let's get to the video. So right off the bat, the very first thing you'll notice will be the weather, because Philippines is hot and humid and it's the only place wherein I carry a handkerchief with me all the time because I need to wipe sweat off my face every 5 minutes. So we do have rainy months in the Philippines, but it's still considered summer all year round. The hottest months are April and May, and temperatures go up to around 30 to 34 degrees, which is really hot. But the best thing about that is that you can swim at the beach all year round, no exceptions, and it's just something you can't do in New Zealand because the water will be too cold, which is a bummer because I do love being in the water. So comparing it to New Zealand, I do love the weather here in New Zealand because there are no extremes. I am thankful for that. In winter, where I live in Wellington, the coldest will be around 2 to 4 degrees, and this will be in early morning or late at night, and you'll be at home anyway, so it's not that bad. I've tried living in Auckland for about a month, and that was in the middle of winter, and it's not that bad up there. You just need a light jacket. And also I've lived in Dunedin for 2 months, and that was during winter as well, and the bubble jacket is more like a school uniform because everyone's got one because it's cold down there. So there are 4 seasons in New Zealand, and my favorite would be summer because sunset is around 9 p.m. and it just feels like your day is super long and you're more productive during summer. At least I am. So the next obvious thing, especially if you live in the city, would be traffic, because traffic in the Philippines is really bad. There are so many cars and not enough roads. People are not disciplined. There are no clear giveaway rules. There are pedestrian lines, but the cars don't respect them, and it's basically every man or every car for himself. In New Zealand, there are clear road rules and everyone follows them. It's considered rude to honk your horn. I can go for a year without honking my horn, and people here are also really nice. They give way to each other, and one time I gave way to this driver and the usual response would be like that, like a thank you, but this guy, he was all wavy and smiley. He went like that, and that made my day, and I guess I made his day as well. That was really nice. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is travel. So if you love to travel, I feel like New Zealand is the worst place to live in because it's far from everything. The only close countries would be Australia, the Polynesian Islands like Rarotonga, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, and Antarctica, and that's it. Whereas if you live in the Philippines, I feel like it's so close to everything. Obviously, Philippines is in Asia, so it's really close to the other Asian countries and really cheap to fly there. And I feel like because Philippines is like near the equator, I feel like it's in the middle of everything. So if you travel from Philippines to Europe or North America and South America, it would still be closer compared to if you're living all the way down in New Zealand. So the next thing I want to talk about is cleaning the house or cleaning in general. So in Philippines, because of pollution, you need to clean your house once a week. Clean the inside of your house. That also means you need to wash your hair every day. You need to shampoo your hair every day. I'm not kidding, that's what I used to do. And also you need to wash your car every day. So in New Zealand, I vacuum the house once a week. I can get away with washing my hair once or twice a week. So even after not shampooing my hair for 1 week, when I thoroughly comb my hair with a white comb, it will not come out dirty. It will just come out linty. So the lint you can easily pick off from the comb and throw it in the bin. And also in New Zealand, I clean the outside of my car once a year. So I'll give you a comparison. So let's say I don't wash my car in the Philippines for 1 week and compare it to not washing my car here in New Zealand for 1 year. Guess which car will turn out filthy? It will be my car in the Philippines. So about safety in Philippines, you just don't wear jewelry at all. Real jewelry, especially if you're riding public transport. So with bags, there's also a certain way of carrying your bags. So with backpacks, no one carries their backpack at the back. No one carries their bag like that, especially if you have valuables in your backpack. So everyone carries their backpack like this so that no one will steal from them. And also with handbags in women, you carry your bag in your front like this. So no one carries their bag at the back like that, because you know, people will just steal your wallet from your bag and you won't even know it. So here in New Zealand, people wear their bags the normal way, and people here actually don't lock their houses, and that's crazy for me. Personally, I lock my house because I'm too paranoid and I live in the city, but I do know some people like who don't lock their houses at all, especially if you're living in the countryside. So it also depends on where you live in New Zealand, because I also know about a friend, she lives in Auckland and their apartment was broken into and their valuables stolen, like their TV and their iPad. So it just depends where you are. It's definitely safer here in New Zealand, but if you live in the bigger city, you need to be more cautious. So one time here in Wellington, I actually left my iPhone in the department store because I was looking for something and I was texting my sister and I left it in one of the shelves. And so I left it there and I continued shopping, and I realized 5 minutes later that I didn't have my phone with me. So I retraced my steps, and when I got back to where I was, my phone was still there and no one touched it. In the Philippines, I had an experience wherein my phone was stolen from my pocket, and I was actually working, and then me and a couple of my friends went out to buy some lunch, and then we were in this small store, and then this group of women just came in and they were loud and they were ordering food, and that was it. That was their distraction, and someone took my phone from my pocket. And I was wearing my scrub suits, so it's kind of loose, and I guess that was easy for someone to steal from. I also have another story. When I was younger, I left my Nokia phone inside the public restroom, and I realized this maybe 5 minutes later. Me and my sister went back for it. It wasn't there anymore, and then we tried ringing it, hoping for a good Samaritan to maybe pick up the phone and return it to us. But unfortunately, the one who found the phone stole it. Like she hung up, she didn't answer the call, and when we rang again, she obviously turned off the phone, and that was it. I never got my phone back. So I'm not trying to put off anyone wanting to go to Philippines. These things you actually need to know, because you don't want to ruin your holiday because someone stole your belongings. Someone stole your camera, someone stole your laptop, and that would definitely ruin your holiday. So what you should get from this is that when you go to the Philippines, you need to be vigilant with your things and with your belongings so that you will have a nice holiday. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up and turn on post notifications so that you'll know when the next video will be uploaded. So thanks again for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day so far, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
You can't wait on other people to be what you've been called to be. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dreams.